Gulf Travel Show brings us an opportunity to learn and understand Gulf aviation outlook and trends. Here are the highlights from an exclusive interaction between PATA and IATA.
Pretty much all international associations and organizations are in agreement that we will not see a full recovery to the same level of growth we had pre-COVID until either 2023 or 2024, possibly even beyond that stage for the industry. And one sector which is specifically has been impacted severely is the aviation sector, or the airline more specifically. How did the airline in the Gulf adapt, if they have adapted to this situation for the time being, to survive?
For the Middle East region, traffic in 2020 is only going to be 30% of what it was in 2019. And that relates to an approximately 60 million passengers in this year compared with 203 million last year. And what that means is the longer the pandemic stretches, the road to recovery becomes longer. A return to 2019 levels, perhaps towards the end of 2024, unfortunately.
Do you think this actually situation will lead to consolidation of airlines within the region?
I personally think, given the dynamics of the Gulf region and the shareholding structure of the airlines, it's a little difficult to say whether we'll see consolidation. But perhaps for some of the airline groups that have shared ownership, such as Emirates and Fly Dubai, we'll probably see a lot more integration and cooperation, more code shares amongst the network, as well as more cooperation on the procurement, joint efficiencies, and looking at operations. But a full consolidation of two different carriers within the region is a little bit difficult.
Have you seen new business models being actually developed during this crisis in the Gulf? Have you seen business models or interest in airlines in investing in maybe different types of services for the future to essentially become more resilient?
But many of the airlines in the region started branching out and looking at new business models and innovating using their existing asset base. So, for example, Emirates Flight Catering started looking at the catering business within the UAE, as opposed to just providing flight catering for Emirates aircrafts. In addition to that, many of the airlines have tapped into the domestic leisure market and looked at not only selling or bundling local holiday packages for domestic travel and tourism, as opposed to the international traffic that they had previously.
Any last words in concluding, maybe some positivity, if there's anything, any signs of hope for us moving forward?
We firmly believe that governments understand the importance aviation, tourism, and hospitality have to the industry. We do realize that many of the governments now know that the pandemic is here to stay, so they need to open up borders. They need to let people travel and business activity to continue with the health protocols in place.